Ask Anne in conjunction with Ask the Answer, bringing you an opportunity to pose your questions, whether it be about relationships, whether it be about work, family, any issues, then absolutely fine. You can post them on here. I'd also like to, although you can't see her, you have the lovely Sarah in the background, who is looking after us as well. So thank you for everybody who sent questions in. I've already got questions already to go with. So I will start to go through those messages first, and then I will wait for your questions to pop through. It's really easy to ask your question, because if you look below me down there, you can see text down your name, your question to the phone number on there, and that will come through and we can have a look at it there. I only have an hour. I'm on most Monday nights, 7 till 8. And then I will be logging on the phone lines on asktheanswer.com, where you can get a fuller reading or a deeper insight, because these questions, they're usually a little bit of an insight into what's going on, but the real work is done on the phone lines, where we can go more in depth and bring out more information and insight for you. Okay, got that, good. Right, okay, so we're starting the show tonight with Ellie. And Ellie is coming on the premium rates, which means that if you go to asktheanswer.com, make yourself a Purple Hearts member, you have the ability to come through as a VIP. And basically it's £3 for a text. You get a little bit of extra time, you get an extra card, and you jump the queue. So the most important thing is you jump the queue. So your question will come to the top of my list. And if I'm reading a question, it's probably the next one or the one after that. Other than that, it will just go into a ordinary list of people to answer. So yeah, so come and say hello to us. Tell us where you're watching from. I had a lovely week last week and I've been away. So it's time to get some psychic insight going now. Right, okay, so Ellie is the first lady up. And she's asking, Anne, in your last reading, you seen love for me. Can you elaborate on it? And that she is the 18th of the 9th, 1970. Thanks for putting your date of birth on. Your date of birth or your star sign is always good, because it just gives me that, it differentiates you from somebody else if they're asking the same kind of question. So you're asking about love. Can I elaborate? Let's have a look and see. I do have my love cards with me tonight. So I'm going to pull a love card to see what's coming out here for you. There's a date. Look what it says on the card. Date. So that says there is somebody new coming in that you're going to meet. So yeah, get your best lipstick ready. So let me have a look and see in the tarot and see. Let's see what we can find. You are a Virgo. And let's see who's coming in around you. So let's have a look and see. Who do we have here? This is really nice, because this, to me, starts off the friendship. And with every good relationship, you need a good foundation in friendship. So, oh, there he is. Let's have a look a little bit more. Right, so this man, here he is. Now I've got the Emperor, which is traditionally Aries, but any of the fire signs will cover that. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, for me, this is a man who is, when I say his work, he's somebody who is very proud of what he's achieved. He's somebody quite high up. He's worked hard to get to where he has. He's got a very good moral compass. So he's got good boundaries. He's successful. He could be a CEO of a company. He could even be somebody connected with like a magistrate, police, somebody who's paid by the government as well. But he's somebody who has reached a level of a position where he is in authority. So he has a really, really good job. He's quite black. when I say black and white, he's quite sort of methodical. He's quite sort of, this is how it is, you know. But he's certainly somebody who will move forward, and there's a lot of energy here with him. So I feel you're looking at is a fire sign. Soft brown hair, depending on the age. Great at communicating with you. So there's a meeting of minds, so that you can really get on very well. You've got a lot of things in common and things to talk about. I feel he's quite tall and quite broadly built. So he does feel very much an alpha male. The downside of them, they can be a little bit arrogant, or they can always be right. But there's a lot of other brilliant things going for him. So watch out for when you meet this man. So good luck with that. And that was from Ellie. So let me just move Ellie's message on. And now we've got, let's have a look and see. Let me just do this. We've got Leslie, and Leslie again has come in on the premium rate. And again, if you've just tuned in, what does that mean? She's in the VIP section, so she's paid for her text. And remember, you get a little bit extra. You go to asktheanswer.com and make yourself a Purple Hearts member. Get it right, Anne. And then you can either just put a question in, or if you want it replying tonight, then go with the premium rate, and that way you will get your question answered this evening. I'm only here for an hour, so please remember that. Right, okay, so we have Leslie, and it says, hi, lovely Anne. What do you see for me, please? Love and light. Right, Leslie. Well, first of all, we're going to pull you an angel card, which are really nice. Let's have a look and see. Oh, blessings. Right, so this card, blessings, this angel card, is a lovely card. It does say talk of things may have been a bit difficult around you, feel like you're fighting fire all the time, but she's sprinkling rose-coloured petals in front of you. So things are about to get smoother, calmer, much more manageable around you. And it could even be there's some good news. You know, they say blessings in disguise, which is what's coming out around you. So watch for some good news, yeah, that you would count as a blessing. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. Where are we? Let's go into March. If you wanted a March reading, anybody watching, then just say, what's in store for me in March? And that will just give you a bit of a quick reading on the month of March in front of you. If you don't know what to ask, that because we're right at the beginning of March, that would be a good question to ask tonight if you're not sure. Right, okay, so Leslie, what's in store? Leslie, things are going to be quite different for you in the month of March. I feel as if things will be revealed to you. So the universe is, if it's made sudden changes, it's showing you the truth of situations, how things can be so different, but not sort of pulling you back. I feel as if there is some revelation around your status in life, your security. And there's also a need to put the record straight with someone here. It's only temporary. There are more options. Keep looking at your options. So if you're feeling a little closed in, continue to expand your mind, look at your options, and you have success and strength here through this next month. You've got a lot of tenacity. So nobody can beat you down, Leslie, because you will always get up and fight back, and justice will be served. But I do feel most importantly, revelations, surprises, and learning the truth about situations. Okay. Thanks for sending in your question, Leslie. Lovely to see you there. Right. Okay. I'm just going to do, as I promised, if you come in the premium route, so bear with me. I'll just shout out first. Amanda has shared and liked. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to answer the premium questions for the moment because they've made themselves a Purple Hearts member on the website and they have paid to have their text message answered. So they get priority over everything else. So I've got one more to do so far. And then I can look at the other questions. Right, okay, so we've got Ellie again. Oh, so Ellie's texting again, and she said, "Hi, Anne, what do you see for me over the next 3 months?" Great show. Thank you very much, Ellie. So we're looking at the next 3 months. So let's have a look and see what we can see. Pull you an angel card, because we didn't do one for you before. We did a love card. Manifestation. So over the next 3 things, whatever you've been asking for will manifest for you. Things are starting to happen. And I love this card because this is a sure sign as what you're been asking for is starting to come into play. Right, 3 months. Let's have a look and see. Let's see what we've got. Right, over the next 3 months, we've got for the first month a little bit of confusion. This confusion is here for 28 days, but this in the month of, I'd primarily say in March. So you could find yourself getting misunderstanding anything that's going on, miscommunication, that kind of thing. So I feel as if you need to be a little bit careful. Don't answer text messages too quickly. Make sure you've read them, understood them. You know how you get a text and you go, what are they saying? And then can get all a little bit flustered. And then you look at it again and say, oh, it's not really saying that. And that's what I do anyway. It's that kind of thing. It's like misinterpreting things, miscommunication. But there is a bit of chemistry going on here with someone as well, because the moon for me is always about that undeniable chemistry between 2 people. You're learning more about yourself. Your psychic intuition is very, very strong. So listen to your intuitive self. You may find there are some delays around you. If so, don't worry about it. Everything for a reason, because the Hangman here says maybe we just have to slow down. Not everything is in place as you would like it. But I do feel by the end of the month, things start to come together moving forward. I would also say you've got a lot of new energy coming in for you, Ellie. You could even be changing your job. It certainly feels there's a lot of passion and a lot of va-va-voom for the following months. So enjoy, okay? Thanks for sending in your question. Right, okay, so... So if you like and share and send me a heart, I'll pull a card for you. So bear with me. There we go. Let's clear the screen and let me clear those questions. Right, okay. So let's have a look and see. So I hope I'm missing it so far. There's Lisa Dean. Hi, Lisa. And you give two hearts. Okay. So I said I would pull a card for you if you send me a heart. So let's have a look and see what we've got for Lisa Dean. Card for Lisa Dean. Queen of Cups. I don't know what star sign you are, but this is a water sign, okay? Now, if you're not a water sign, don't worry, because this is saying, listen, again, this is listen to your intuitive self. The Queen of Cups is a very soft, gentle, feminine lady who connects with her intuition quite easily. So put the emphasis on listening and trusting your intuition around you at the moment. You may be feeling a little bit emotional. You will understand that. But it's saying here, trust in your intuition. Okay, my darling. Thank you, Lisa, for putting a heart on. Now I'm losing track of, let me just see. Right, okay, so let me have a look and see what we've got on screen. We've got Amanda Ellis, and she says, anything for me? So hi, Amanda, and you've sent a heart too. Thank you very much. Let's have a look and see for you a card. What does Amanda want to know? Anything for you? Amanda, does it feel like life isn't balanced at the moment? We need to get a balance right around you. And you could even be looking at or considering signing papers around you. I have the Justice card here. So I feel as if there may be something official you need to sign, something that requires your signature. But it's also about balancing your life. But if there is anything that you're in dispute about, disputes are never a good thing, but it talks about the balance coming in for you and you being quite happy. It's one of those cards where you say, I walk away and, okay, that was fair. That's the energy of the card. So for you, Amanda, it's all about balance. It's also about harmony and fairness and justice around you, okay? Thanks very much, okay? Right, so we've got Jeanette Foxley. Hello, Jeanette. How are you this evening? And she's given me a heart, so we'll pull you a card. So what we've got for Jeanette, what's going on around you? Let's have a look and see. So, Jeanette. Oh, okay, you see that? That's the love card. So this is talking about unions. It's talking about love. Now, if you are single, and because you've not said now, but this is all about, there's a lot of love around you. So here it's saying, take note of the love that is shown to you from other people. You are loved, simply as that. You are loved. If you're in a relationship and you're wondering if it's going to go any further, this is all about engagement. You could even have an invitation to an engagement party or a celebration, because this is the Two of Cups. It could even be that you are very passionate about your work. You love what you do, simple as that. But it's all about the love, okay? And of course, it comes in on many different levels for you. So I would say, be open-hearted and accept it, because it's sent from a good place. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Hi to Robert Lee. Bless him, he's sending me a heart. How are you, Robert? Robert will be on tomorrow. He's on Tuesdays. And he's on, if I remember right, he's on Thursdays with his Love Hour. So, yeah, tomorrow night is with Angels at, if I remember rightly, at 7. And then the Love Hour at 9 on Thursday. If you go to the website, you'll be able to see, because we post all the events up as to when people are coming on to do a live. Right, okay. We have Karen Hughes, who's also sent hearts. Also, let me know your feedback as well, if it makes sense to you. Jeanette's put, thank you, I'm engaged. The Two of Cups, well, there's more love coming your way. So, nice one, Jeanette. Thank you for feeding back. Right. So, let's have a look and see. Let me go and have a look at another question. So we've got Mel has sent a string of hearts card for you, Mel. Let's have a look and see what we've got. What a lovely card to get. Mel, this is the Empress. For me, this is a lady who encompasses family. Family is so important to you. And being around mum, it's also about you being a mother too. It's all about new beginnings, nurturing new beginnings. So if you want to start something, it will take about 3 months till it gets going, but then it will fly. It is a card of longevity, which means that if you start something, it's a stayer. It's a sticker. It will stick around for a long time. So the mothering earthy card of the Empress is all about nurturing. So what are you nurturing? Right, so, and we have Natalie, who sent a string of hearts as well. So let's have a look. Natalie, what have you got? Oh, Natalie. There's the Chariots. So for me, the Chariot's all about having to focus. We can be quite, Natalie, you can be quite distracted by people saying, will you just do this? Will you just do that? Can you do this? Can you do that? Or feeling you need to run around, making sure everyone is happy. But this is saying now is the time you need to focus on yourself, right? Focus in and look forward, and don't allow others to distract you from what you're doing. Because this card says there is victory here. So it's overcoming battles. So if there is a dispute, or if there's something around you that you've been trying to get sorted out, stay with it, stay focused, because this card says there's a victory here for you, but you have to stay determined. You have to stay focused to stay on the path, and don't allow other people to take you off your path. Lots of love. Right, okay. We have Carol MacDonald, and Carol says, will I get a house move this year, please? Right, let's have a look for you, Carol. And lots of hearts, back, if I can do it. Yeah, is that heart? That way? I'm not very good doing things like that. So, there we go. Let's have a look and see. We have Carol MacDonald. Will I get a house move this year? I feel that you've wanted to move, Carol, for quite some time. And I feel as if you're at the end of your tether now. It's like, this is what I need to do. You've thought about it and thought about it. There seems to be, there's been disappointment and upset around you. Is that the reason you want to move? Right. Let's have a look and see. You will be on the move. There is good news coming in around you. Right, okay, so there seems to be very productive news coming in around you, and I want to say July, whereby this could be with the help of a friend or somebody gaining your friendship, helping you. And I feel she's got very dark hair, for what I've got here. And I feel as if then it's full steam ahead. So when I open up with thinking about it, feeling disappointed, wanting to do this for a while, but not being able to, restrictions around, but then the energy lifts and then it starts to move. So I've got any time from July onwards for a house move. So I guess my answer to your question, darling, is yes. Thank you. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. We have, and I'm just going to, because people have sent, you can send questions in through the week and they're stored until I come on. So we do have a question here from Philippe, which I could do with answering for him, because he's asking, just lost my job. Is there anything, new job coming in, my complex situation? Right, let's have a look, Philippe. Let's have a look. I'll ask the angels to bring you work. Stay positive. Right, let's have a look. Well, that is excellent news. So let's have a look and see what it's telling me. There's some really good news coming in around you. Emotional happiness. And there's also a move. Let me see. This is all moving forward. Yeah. Because I want to say that, right, so let me just, Philippe, I want to say, on one hand, you could have an opportunity to grow and do your own business. There is something to do with moving yourself forward and working for yourself, growth and opportunity. So we've got another sense here of advancement. Yeah. So, but it's about staying focused. Yeah. Staying focused on what you're meant to be doing. So not really allowing yourself to be distracted. So it's very much about, how can I say, keeping yourself on track, looking forward, advancement, 3 of Wands, moving yourself forward. So I feel, although I'm not being shown a choice at the moment, I actually feel that there is a success here for you, a big success around about July. But I do feel as if things are moving forward for you. Feels quite good, actually. So in amongst all the struggles, it feels quite good. Okay, so thanks for sending in your question. Okay. Right. Let me just move that off my screen. Where is time gone? Right, we're at the halfway mark. Once again, hello to everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm usually here on a Monday night where you can post your questions for a little bit of psychic insight as to what's going on in your life. I will be finishing at 8, around about 5 past. I'll log on to asktheanswer.com where you can have an in-depth reading with me because this is just a snippet of what the energy is around you. If you want to send your questions in through the week, you can do. If you go to asktheanswer.com and make yourself a Purple Hearts member, then you can pose your question. If you want it to be at the top of the queue for the next time I come on, then certainly you can go the VIP route, what we call premium rate, and it will jump across all the other questions. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. I do have another question from Ellie, which is a nice question, actually. She's put, "Hi, Anne. I am thinking of going on a singles holiday to Santa Ponza this September. Not sure if I should or would it be a good thing to do or not." So that sounds like a fun thing to me, Ellie. Right, let's have a look and see. Are you going on a singles holiday? Let's have a look. Are you? Right, okay. Fun and frolic is your heart's desire. Good news. I would say try stopping yourself. I think when you've looked at it in more depth, it looks like a really, really good idea. And I also feel as if there's a lady, especially a red-haired lady, that you will befriend. So although it's a singles thing, there are other women there that you will make friends with. And I feel you'll have a really, really good time. So looking at this, I feel you will go. Your choice. Right, okay, so just clear my board again. Right, and we've got Stephanie Lewis. And Stephanie is saying, "Do you have anything for me, please?" Right, let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. Pull you a card. Right, okay. So this is the Knight of Swords, Stephanie. This is the energy I get around you now. What are you thinking or going back to doing? Because this is my card for going back to doing something you've done before. You may be actually doing it at the moment, or you may be thinking about it. But this is saying we're going back to doing something we've done before. It does say you're extremely busy as well, but maybe you've been thinking about something you've been wanting to do. Don't let things get you down, okay? I feel as if there is something being offered to you as well, around you. This is coming out a lot tonight. And balance and harmony coming in for you as well. So remember the words, going back to doing something you've done before, or it could even be someone's popping in from the past that you've known before. So it's a return back to. So it'll be very interesting for you, my darling. Take care and thank you very much. Lots of love. Right. We've got Karen Hughes. Hello, Karen Hughes. Anything for my hubby sat with me, please? Okay. If you're going to put his star sign or his date of birth on there, gives a bit more energy. But let me just go into his energy and see what's going on with your hubby at the moment. Does your hubby have a good sense of humour? Or has he lost his sense of humour just recently? Look, because what I've got here, 21st of March, so you're right on the cusp, aren't you, Aries? You're right, fire sign. You're right on the cusp here. If things haven't been as fun and uplifting as they should be, this card is telling me everything is going to work out well. You couldn't get a better card. This illuminates situations. This makes things so much better. This is your inner child, fun, going out to play, having a lot of good times. And like I say, it feels like he should have a good sense of humour, or if he's not been using his sense of humour to get through things, that's what he should be doing. I also feel he's got an important celebration coming up, because there seems to be some kind of celebratory event here as well. And I'm in August or the summertime. Okay. But I also feel by that time, he will be giving himself a pat on the back. Either he's lost a little bit of confidence with the situation, but that is coming good for him. And I feel you couldn't get two better cards. So tell him all is going to be well, and the success and jubilation is the word I've got there, coming in for him. Hope that makes sense. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. We've got more questions coming through here. And we have Nicolette. Nicolette said, hi, Anne, I'm meeting new people on a group I'm involved with. Good for you, Nicolette. Is N guy on the group interested in me, or does he like L female? Right, okay, let's have a look and see. Is N guy in the group interested in you, or does he like L? Okay, I've got quite a different sort of aspect. I feel he does like you, and I do feel he's interested to get to know more about you. So you might find there's more conversations. As far as the other lady is concerned, what I'm hearing is, I like her, but not as a friend. That's what I'm getting. Being able to like someone as a friendship. So I do feel he likes you, and I do feel he's interested in getting to know more about you. But I feel where the other person is concerned, it's more of a friendship for you, okay? So lots of love and thanks for your question. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see who is next. Robert's Paul. Robert. Great readings and a great feedback tonight, Anne. Thank you, Robert. Shall I pull you an angel card for the angel man? Yeah? I'll pull you a card. Thank you for that. I've told everybody to be there at 7 o'clock tomorrow for your angel hour. Robert Lee. Treat yourself to some flowers. This is all about romance. You may be entering a phase where there is much more romance. So, I've been told it's 8 o'clock. Sorry. So tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So there's romance there for you. There you go. Thank you very kindly. Have a good evening. Right. Let's have a look and see where we're up to now. I'm just going to clear that. And we've done that. I have another screen here with lots of questions. I get lots and lots and lots of questions. So if you can, go to the Ask the Answer and make yourself a Purple Hearts member. And you can pose your question ready for when I come on next week. Hopefully I'm not going anywhere else for a little while, not till May. Okay, let's have a look and see. So we have Trevor. He is asking, is my wife loving me or has she moved on to another? Right, again, I could do with a date of birth. Date of birth or star sign is fine for me. Just a little bit extra energy. Especially when we're talking about relationships. Right, so is she loving you or has she moved on? Trevor, I do feel that she still holds the love. I do feel she thinks that you are a soulmate connection here, but she does feel trapped. So I would ask, are you giving her enough space to blossom within the relationship? She feels a bit suffocated. And if there is an opportunity where you can allow her to be more of herself, then there is success here with this. But I mean, obviously I don't have the ins and outs, the details, but you can always get hold of me after the show. If you want more details, ask for anybody else. I'll be logging in about 8:05 and you can get a more in-depth reading on the energy that's coming out around you now. Right. And let's just have a look and see who's next. So let's have a look. We have Dawn here. Dawn says, hello, my name is Dawn, June the 7th, 1970. You're a Gemini. Please give me love guidance regarding Mark. He is a Virgo, September the 11th, 1970. Right, Dawn. You are a Gemini and he is a Virgo. What's going on regarding Mark? What's going on with Mr. Virgo? Mr. Virgo. Right, it feels a bit fraught at the moment in his head. It's only temporary. If you feel he's moved away from you, he is moving back into your energy. Look at this, he's coming back in with a lot of emotional happiness here. Okay, we'll pull a love card here just to... It's about boundaries. Boundaries is what I've got. But I do feel as if it's probably been a little bit prickly. But I would say here his energy is coming back into you and more emotionally open. And we're talking about commitment. So is it that you want more commitment from him? You will get it, not just yet, so be patient, okay? But you will get it. Right, so that was for Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Right, so let's have a look and see. I'll move those on. And we have Lynn next. And Lynn says, could you please let me know what you see for me in the month of March? Sagittarius, thank you. I certainly will. What's coming in for you in the month of March? And that's a good question. She was listening. She wanted to know. If you don't have a question, just ask what's happening for me for March. What's the insight and guidance for March? Right. Oh, Lynn. The Lovers. Choices and decisions. Could be around love. Could also be an invitation to a wedding as well. Or are there two people around you? I feel March may well be one of those months where there's opportunities coming in, but then it presents another decision. So certainly it can be a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Don't allow past hurt experiences to hold you back, okay, about moving forward. Yeah, you worry a lot. And you have a tendency to sort of step away. Have you found somebody? Because I do feel as if there is lovely emotional news coming in. You know, when you've been through a bad relationship, you go into another and your mind starts to go about, oh, what if? And then it takes over. It's saying here, if that's the case, don't let that happen. Just reflect and know that things are not going to be the same again. There is a new emotional beginning and there's lots of opportunity around you in the month of March. Grab it and grab it by both hands. So thanks very much for your question. Let me just take that off screen. Oh, I'm Dawn. Sing Blue Silver. Is this your question I've just answered that you've sent in already, Dawn? 7th of June. It's done. Right, okay. Let's have a look and see. Now we've got, is it Said, Boss? It says, hi, Anne, what's happening for me? What's happening for me? Let's have a look and see. Thank you, Sing Blue. Thank you. Hope that made sense. Right, okay. What's happening for me? If I said to you at the moment, it feels pretty stagnant, as either I'm waiting for things to happen or I'm waiting for something to come in. I'm not moving anywhere fast. And I am looking towards the future, but I feel as if there isn't much happening. It's a bit static. Yeah. You are reminded to say that not everything that is gold glitters. In other words, don't be fooled by the promise of the wonderful thing, because it's not like that. I also feel as well you've got an important train journey here, so watch for going to visit somebody or a place for something. But I'm also being very cautious about things. You have been let down and disappointed as well. And I could go on and on and on here, but I don't have the time. But I will say, listen to your intuition, right? Don't let others sort of lead you into things. Listen to your intuition and know what feels right. Okay. Thanks for your question. Right, so let's have a look and see. And this is from Breda Keeley. Hello, do you have news for me? What do the cards say? Let's have a look and see. What do the cards say for you, Breda? There's fun times ahead for you, Breda. Are you thinking about going over water? Because that's all about booking holidays or having holidays, going overseas, European destinations in my book. But certainly fun, laughter, good times, busy. Are you having some home repairs done, DIY sorted out? You're coming to the end of any frustrations you've had around you. And I do feel there's a big sorting out. So you're getting things all lined up and sorted out, ready to move into a new chapter. You are still a little bit sort of unsure. Yeah, you're going to be closing the door on a situation once and for all. You're a little bit unsure at the moment. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? But I feel you will. And there's a change of direction. I also want you to remember, it's not that one is right and one is wrong. It's just simply two paths that give you different experiences. For some reason, I need to say that to you. Lots of love and thanks for sending your questioning. There we go. Right, we're coming to an end nearly. We've got about just under 10 minutes left. Don't forget, I'm here on a Monday night, 7 o'clock till 8. I then log into the phone lines and Ask the Answer. My PIN number is 500345. Why not come through and have a chat? If you resonate with what I've said, we will link into that energy and give you more in-depth readings and guidance for whatever situation you're in. It's always nice to see. Oh, Lisa's put good readings. Thank you, Lisa. Doing it a long time now. So certainly get involved. If you don't, you want to leave a question for next week along there, and make yourself a Purple Hearts member. And then you can ask a VIP question. You pay £3. Your question jumps to the top. And then you can jump the queue. Okay? Or it just goes in with the rest and it will be read out when it comes round. Right. Well, I think Sarah's done an amazing job tonight putting the questions forward. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've got Tuesday, 8 o'clock, the Angel Hour. With Robert Lee. Yeah, Robert Lee. So, and then Thursday, also with Love Hour, with a guest reader. So I think, Sarah, is it you on Thursday, or is it Robert Lee with a guest reader? We'll just check. Friday, Psychic Chat with Sarah. So there's lots going on. Just look on the website and you will see there's such a lot to going on with Ask the Answer moving forward. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. I'm just going to check we haven't got any more premium rate questions in, because that would be naughty if I didn't answer them. Right, okay, let me just, I have another question here. On Friday, the Psychic Chat with Sarah, I jumped on the other week with her. It was lovely, nice little chat, asking questions about me and how I started and what happened. And so, yeah, All good. Right, so let's have a look and see. This is Katie. Hi, Anne. Can you let me know what I can expect over the next 3 months, please? Thank you. Right, Katie, what can you expect over the next 3 months? Let's have a look and see. Right, interesting time the next 3 months for you. Lots of changes coming in, Katie. I would say here there's new opportunities. And when I say transformation, it's finishing things, endings of cycles, beginnings of new ones. But I do feel this is all going to go really well in your favour. You are somebody who can be persistent and get what you want. So there's a little bit of just keep going. Don't give up at the first hurdle. Do you do any kind of teaching, or are you doing some for education? Because I've got educational stuff here. So it might be you're the teacher, or it might be that you're taking on some courses and learning, and it feels great. Look at this, 10 of Cups. What a lovely summer it's going to be for you. 10 of Cups, happiness, contentment with your family and friends. So I do feel that's going to be really nice over the next few months for you. Okay, have fun. Right, let's have a look and see. Let's move on. And we have, this is from David. David says, Anne, will I move house this year? Thanks, David. Right, a few questions about moving house this year. Will you move house this year? For David. Right. You are worrying about it. You are thinking about it. Is it a case of, well, if you move house, everything will be all right? I don't feel you will move house this year. I know you want a new journey, but I don't feel it's this year. No. I feel there are other things to come in, David, for you. Being extremely busy around your anything to do with work, feeling a bit tied into things, feeling a bit restricted. But I do feel as if there's a lot of love coming in later on in the year. If you're single, if you're with somebody, fine, everything's lovely. And I think if you're looking to move, it's more next year, okay? Not this year. But stop worrying about it, all right? You're going to be okay. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. That's David answered and Katie's answered. I just have to check. Have we got time for one more, Sarah? I've answered that. I've answered that. I like to clean the board off, you see, make sure when I finish everything's done in the hour. Let's have a look and see. Katie B says, thanks, Anne. You're welcome, sweetheart, anytime. Let's have a look and see. I'm just looking to see these other questions. Give me a minute. Oh, there we go. Right, from Mel, we've got another question here. She says, hi, Anne. When will Ryan come back to work where I am, please? He hates where he is working now. Right, let's just look at Ryan then. When is Ryan going to change his job? When is he going to change his job? Well, they're straight out with an offer here. It's not got long to go. Maybe a bit longer than I thought, because I want to say June. There's something about he needs to, it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. That kind of situation. He'd rather be in that situation. He might be saying he doesn't like it, but he's actually knows where he's at with it, if you know what I mean. And there is a need to take that leap of faith to move on. And he's got things balanced. He doesn't want to upset the apple cart. So I think you have to sit back. He's got two opportunities, right? He's got one in 3 weeks, but he's also got another opportunity, and I'm going more to June. And I feel it might be the June one that he moves. Yeah. So he has got two opportunities. I can only leave that with you. I don't want to interpret it in case I read it wrong, but that's what I've got. He's got two opportunities. So whether that's two separate opportunities or it's two shots at where you are, that's how I would leave it. Okay. Thanks very much for your question. Right, it's time for me to go. As always, thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for being there. It's really lovely to have you all here interacting. Don't forget to share this to people. Ask them to come on board next time, next Monday. Get as many people as you can. Let's grow this community. It's really nice. Thank you to Sarah for moderating. Busy as always. And have a lovely week. Don't do anything I wouldn't, but that leaves it wide open. I'll leave you an angel for the week, the angel of divine timing. So if things don't go quite to plan on time, trust there's a bigger plan going on. Okay. See you all next time. Lots